Okay, hi everyone. So today I thought I would talk a little bit about a little thing that I found in my notes from January 29th, 2019, from class of that on that day, and um, it's a little idea that you can put on the minor sixth diminished. Barry Harris uses it in a couple of places, some more embellished than others. I'll show a very basic version and maybe try to apply it to another song and also in other styles. I mean, part of the beauty of the way Barry Harris teaches music theory is that it's not limited to bebop. It can be applied just as easily to any musical language: pop, R&B, classical, modern classical. The more I try out different styles, if I'm thinking along the line that Barry teaches, you can really unlock all of those styles. It really just talks about how tonality works and how different notes relate to other notes. So, a very, very elegant language. In this case, the example uses an F minor sixth diminished, and doing it in chords would sound like this. Okay, so that is the scale we're going to use, and it's. I'll show you each hand because, for myself anyway, it's easier to go hand by hand. So, it starts with the left hand doing this kind of thing. It comes up from the root to the fifth, and then two notes really of the scale. You've got the sharp five and the 5.5 degree here. Okay, so that's what the left hand does. The right hand is going to come and it's going to do. It's in thirds, except for here, it's a diminished third, really. So the right hand comes up in thirds, including here, the diminished third here, if you want to get technical. This part gets weird. Wait, I was hiding the keys. Let's try that again. Here it gets, and I like to put my thumb everywhere. You know, it's just the same fingering all along. Makes it a little easier to do technically. There's that weird one. Here's another weird one. I mean, you could use second finger. You could do that. Let's put it together slowly because I never practiced this. So that wasn't bad. You know, that's just the way he showed, and I think it comes from the way he does the intro to T for Two. You know, he goes. And here it is. Moves to the relative minor, and it does something like this. I'm, of course, nowhere near the correct exact way, but it's an approximation of the vibe that's happening there. the concept is basically this. Now, you don't have to go in the same direction. You don't even have to start on the same scale degree. You might start here. In fact, I think that even sounds a little better. You could, the thing is, the melody goes. I'm not sure what the melody does either. Right? Let's say the melody does that. So what's actually written here in the example is he starts from the fifth in the bass. So you could take that with the melody. And the beauty of the sixth diminished scale, or any of the blank diminished scales, the sixth, the minor sixth, the seven flat five, is that you can go from any scale degree in any direction, and it will work as long as you are matching the chord tones with chord tones and diminished notes with diminished notes. Or if you're borrowing one from the other, you do so, in other words, in a controlled way. You got to know which one is being borrowed. And then, and again, for more information on all of this, there's a video on borrowing. There's a video on all the different sixth diminished chords. There's tons of videos actually online. Just about every Barry Harris video talks about the sixth diminished scale. So, but I'll link to all those in the description. Also, for my Patreon people, I'll post a screen grab of my notes here, so you can see my actual handwritten notes from that class. And if you can make any sense of them, hopefully that'll be helpful as well. But okay, so now where else can we put this stuff? Okay, well, really any kind of minor place, right? We're talking about minor sixth diminished. So I think another example was the yesterdays. He does like yesterdays. But he does a really amazing embellishment of it. Something like that. Never remember it. I think we actually solved it in class, and of course I didn't remember it. But there's a recording. By the way, if you've not been to the online class yet, do yourself a favor, get it from the source. So that's it. So the minor key. So I thought, okay, so where else can I use it? Well, there's a song that happens to be appropriate here and now, and the bridge goes to minor. Let's call it an F. And then the bridge goes. Other arms reach out to me. Other eyes smile tenderly. See, it's cool because you actually get to the G7 part of the D minor on tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams, I see the road leads back to you. I guess the song's about a person, not a state, but today it's about a state. Anyway, I hope you you found this little tidbit on the minor sixth diminished useful. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help my channel a lot. Share it with anyone who you think might be interested in learning a little bit about Barry's approach, or my approach to Barry's approach, however you want to call it. And don't forget to visit my Patreon page, patreon.com/Isaac Raz, and consider becoming a patron. It does help a great deal, and I do appreciate it. Yeah, onward and upward. Looking forward to many more, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.